Okay, I'm an idiot, but I'll explain that in a moment. Right, I have unfortunately lost about maybe 10 minutes of what I've been doing because, like an idiot, I forgot to actually set Cam Studio up before I did this recording session. So therefore, I press the shortcut to make it start. Do this for 10 minutes and then think about things. In fact, the exact line of train of thought was, did I actually open it? I didn't. This time, though, I have. So therefore, I'm going to have to explain what I've done over the last 10 minutes. Here I've set up for a second farm, although actually this is a redundant farm, now I think about it. I'm not going to use that one. I've expanded the rooms up on the left, because they're going to be nobles' quarters. I have now created my second squad, which is all restless, because, depressingly, unless they've actually got equipment, they've cannot remove command of subordinates. Yeah, so he's the military captain and he's set up like that. Alright, not a problem. Yes, they're all wrestlers because unfortunately we have no weapons for them, which is a shame. I could set them up with things, but it wouldn't actually make much of a difference. Now, along here you will notice I am building a massive tunnel. This massive tunnel, and also this area as well, this area has another purpose really, I'll explain in a moment. And in fact, for speed, we'll cut that off. Down to here. Now here is where I am going to put my new farm area. And in fact it's going to be farm, brewery, whatever. And then down here's the little escape vent which will lead to a massive pool of water. Also, above this, I'm having this area dug out on the left so I can put some wells in, because I'm keeping that area flooded, which it should do quite easily because it's going to connect to the river. Now, why do I want this river underground? Because I've decided, a year in, really, this fortress is about as leaky as it can get. I have 3 entrances. This one, really, should have been dealt with a long time ago. I'm going to put a wall in there and basically shut it off. The second entrance is the trade entrance, and that's where the second squad is now going to be based. Now, the other thing as well was this entrance, and this one, this one I haven't liked for some time. What I'm instead going to do, though, I have lots and lots of wood. I have 40 beds. Really, I don't need much more in the way of wooden stuffs, really. Barrels, sure, but I don't need that much. So I've made an executive decision, and I am now going to build defences. Here we go. So I've set walls up across the original entrance. That should basically seal it up. The entrances down there will be blocked by... Yes, they'll be blocked by the wall that's put in there. This is a massive wall I'm going to build. Now, this actually works quite nicely for a couple of reasons, but I am going to have to expand my hives over to where my entrance currently is, right by the door. The reason for this, really, is that if there were thieves, which are invisible on the map until something comes up next to them, I have bees everywhere. Bees can actually detect intruders. So therefore, expanding the hive inside this first level actually is quite a good defence. The only concern I've got at the moment is whether I can put a wall over them, whether I can put a floor over them, whether that's going to mess them up a bit. But we'll find that one out. As I say, we experiment here. If I accidentally kill off all the bees, whoops. But I'd imagine I could possibly do some glass, but I don't have any glass to do it with. No. As you can see, this one's a bit tricky now. I also had to make a little extension because I realised where would they go for refuse, so I had to add that in there, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, I've put up quite a lot of work for the dwarfs, so let's see what happens. And they're off. And also, those are badgers. Well, military. I want I want my wrestlers to do it? That might hurt them. Squads. The walled glass, I want you to attack. But I'm also not going to send you out there on your own because I'm not cruel. I'll also send out the other squad to attack this. We're going to get badgers now. Go. Of course, I won't be able to do that for quite a while because... Oh, there we go. Hopefully some of them will train a bit. Somebody's holding a gem on the way down. Yay! Chase the badgers! Badger, 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 badger. Oh, apparently they got one. Alright. Which squad is this? Squad? Center on selected squad. No. That's not where they are. Okay, B then. Center on selected squad. Attack. This badger. And just in case, Team A can attack this badger as well. Go. Right, now you're doomed. Yay! Oh, chasing down badgers is fun. Come on, shoot him. I should really attach hunting dogs to people. Certainly my hunters need it. Alright, you're close enough now. Let's turn squad A, cancel attack orders, and squad B can continue. Because I'm sure they will be successful. Come on! Now, fair enough. Alright. Apparently this one's going to get away from us because, unfortunately, my dwarves are slow. Right, cancel the kill orders. You can go back to your duties. So, what we now need, rather urgently, render fat orders, brood. I think making mead's quite important now. You're butchering an animal, I'll have that repeated, thank you. I think then we want to... Oh, we can't quite tan hides yet. Probably need some more leather armour, to be honest. Thankfully your masons seem to be going quite well. You are expert engraver, expert mason. Yeah, don't need anything stone detail just yet, and they've done quite well here already. They're going really fast on this, as you would expect from... Actually, neither of those have a legendary miner. These must be the backup one I just got, and the other dude. Those are their names now. Backup guy and the other dude. Now I do want to put another sort of channel in here. For no other reason than I want switch control here. So hopefully I've got some mechanic skills. This is looking nice and chaotic now. We love it. And our food stores are okay actually, we're at 600. Don't have any tallow to make soap out of. Bone bolts, rock jug, wood bolts, frames and tables. Go now into a mass repeating cycle. You should probably make some more mechanisms. I would like some more bows. Bone crossbows if available, but we'll take wooden ones as well. I will just make sure we got... I'm fairly certain I've done this a few times, but need to make sure we got some of that in case we get some iron bars. I'm going to start actually using our chalk for intended purpose. Do you have any more gems? We probably do actually, but I'll need to go through that a bit later. Right, so what I need to do now is I need to put in a floodgate. Floodgate will go... Actually no, we'll wait till he's done, because I know what my luck's like. Then I really hope they get to work on that wall. Thankfully, one part of the job's over now. We can now go and put a wall in. Where are we? Wall. All of this wall has been made out of chalk because we have lots of it. One of the reasons why I was digging most of that area out. And that will become our free wide entrance. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Meanwhile, whoever's the craft dwarf, I want rock hives repeated. Because we're going to need bees to protect ourselves, strangely, and not for their intended purpose. So fishery been made. Prepare raw fish. Ah, our organiser's actually setting that up to do things now. Things are going quite well. And I'm hoping that's not all of the food that's suddenly disappearing there, which they've... Badger tallow. Ah, see, that wasn't bad. We got some things out of those badgers. Just wait for a bit. So we now... Oh. What are they doing with all the tallow? Should have put it in. There we go. Oh, we're out of lye. How do I get... Alright, not a problem. Let's wait for them to finish digging things then. I only have one stoneworker? That might be why. Alright, I'm going to change one of my craft dwarfs then to be a mason. Or find somebody who doesn't do a lot and turn him into a mason. So you are a competent grower but no other real jobs. Masonry. You are our brewmaster. We can't really have you doing anything else. You have no job, so therefore you can be a mason now. And that should just get the things being built now. Now, just looking at this. Yeah, running out of wood at a fast rate. There's not a lot I can do about that at the moment. I'd have preferred you to finish that, if I was honest. Yeah, well, at least now the wall should be now... Yay! Wall is being constructed. We like that. So I can now place some more hives, and these are going to be placed now. It's getting closer to the entrance. Yeah, I really should have been thinking about defense a bit earlier. And yes, our hunter is now coming back to do things. Don't think we can... No, we obviously can't tan badgers. Or if we can, it's just not going to do it at the moment. Right, this is probably a mistake, but at the very least, we have a good cook. I believe it's the good cook, I hope it is. He's an adequate cook. I fairly certain we had a better one than that, but yeah, continue on. At the very least, our fish are being prepared as well. Resume. And also, I think I should now have a go at gathering all these many plants that are everywhere. I'll be slightly glad when we're on lower levels. It doesn't appear to be growing on there too as well, so... Resume. And let's have a look at our wall. Rough chalk block wall. Fob has created a masterpiece. Well done, Fob. View. So he's hunting. He's actually a very skilled Marks Dwarf, so he's very good at it. Now, I'm just thinking here. Modify seat list today. Customize. Nope. Right. Just thinking about this now. Because I would quite like... There are no animals left to attach as work dogs. Okay. Resume. Build. Need more hives. No worries. No worries at all on that one. Yep, hands can be tied now, which means we can get some leather, which also means we can get some bone crafting done. Can't praise, so obviously engraved praise, I think. Betsy's already done that, so that's fine. Let's go plant processing on here, which is fungus central looking at this. Oh, thankfully it doesn't go much further underground. And our free miners are all up to work. Good. Right, now that the table and... Oh, actually, more importantly, the chairs, really. Chalk throne. And do we have any containers? Yep, we have some chests, so large. And also we need a door. Oh, he has a door already. So let's go and put a bedroom in. Assign the bed to our militia captain, who also has his own table. Militia captain, that's probably going to annoy the commander, because he doesn't have one, I don't think. That's next to certainly doesn't. Actually, I'd need to check the noble listings now, don't I? There's nothing he apparently requires. We are going to have to consider sheriff, though. Novice record keeper. Unfortunately, he's the best at it, so... Yep, you get a new job. Well done. And on the other nobles list, manager. Novice organizer. I think actually then... Oh, he needs an office, doesn't he? Right, not a problem. You can build a bed. Bed can go there. He can have a chair, which can go there, and he can have a table, which can go there. He can also even have a door, because I'm feeling generous today. Build F. Oh. Cabinet. And a container for his cedar stuff. Go. Do 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 do. Oh. Okay, our mason's in a mood, is he? Aspect of the Fae. Okay, I don't think that one's too bad, actually. but obviously he's now going to do things, so resume. He's begun a mysterious construction. Well, let's just wait and see what he actually makes, and then we'll determine whether it's weird. No, we're just demolishing that little area. Faf has given birth to a boy! Huzzah, we have more dwarf children. Rejoice! Wouldn't that surely be in the medical area, or is it just... Oh well, no worries. Another stout dwarf, then. And that wall's coming along quite nicely, I think. Build Alt H. Need more hives. Dwarven child, who's a dabbling grower. I mean, dwarven children do what they want, of course, but he's actually doing some work, which is amazing, actually. Preference labour. Obviously, he's a hunter, but we'll put him into animal care as well, actually. It's always a nice thing to put things into. Baby can't work yet, but I wasn't looking at that. I want to know what your thought processes are like, actually. Ecstatic lately. Wonderful drink lately. Furnace lately. Stepped about a proper room lately. Gave somebody water lately. Had a prestige lately. Satisfied at work lately. Huzzah! Dawn baby, he's the only son, deity, pet. Okay, Faf. I'm feeling very generous today. So, let's find out one of these rooms that doesn't have anybody in it. Unfortunately, this one can't be yours, but... assign room to the manager. Assign study to the manager. Assign table to the manager. Right, bed. And in fact, there are going to be 2 beds here. Build a door. Cabinets. Container. Resume. Has created a chalk hatch cover. Huzzah! That one's not such a bad one, but what it does automatically mean is that you are now a legendary mason because you have constructed an artifact. Thankfully he wasn't possessed, otherwise he wouldn't get the experience, but legendary mason is a good thing to have. And it looks like he's actually going to build the walls by the look of it, which I have no objection to whatsoever. You know what we could really do with now? Really? I could really do with some traders turning up. In the meantime, though, we might as well put the tables out and chairs. And another chair. Resume. Okay. Q. Make a bedroom. Assign bed to Faf. Yep, that's good. and assign bed to the dwarven baby, because I am very nice. Excellent. Mainly some of them are wooden, which is a bit depressing really, but hey, we now have a much more legendary dining room. Now, just thinking about this. Well, the stairs have been built, so what I can now do is build some up-down stairways here. Now, where are we? There we go. And then we can begin seeing about building the second floor. But that's a story for another time. So, Shadowhawk 2012, and I'm building some more hives. Oops. Which we need hives for. Until then.